Both email and SMS text messages can be sent and received through email in TopView. What this means is you can use a cellular modem if you want to, but the preferred way, so that you don't have to buy a cellular modem and you also don't have to buy cellular service, is to just use email for this. You can email an email account and reply from that email account to acknowledge or request reports or request status, or you can do the same thing with a phone. You email the phone to a text message. You don't have to email the email account on the phone. You can email a text message. It'll show up as a text message and you can reply by that text message as well, and it will acknowledge the alarm or send you back a report. In order to set this up, you just go to email, SMS, and notifications. You enable it. You go to configure, and what you'll do is just set your outgoing email settings, and Gmail works perfectly well. If you've tried to set this up with Win91 before, you will know that it is very difficult to do. You have to use SSL net or there's a third-party freeware application that you have to run. It's a little clunky. There's a tech note on it, but it's definitely clunky on trying to make Gmail work. Inside of TopView, Gmail just works. The first time I typed all of this stuff in, it just worked for both outgoing and incoming email settings. There is a tech note on our website which shows how to set this up, or if you buy the benchmark standard configuration, it will all be set up for you already. Inside of outgoing SMS messages, you would not set this up unless you're using a cellular modem, and this demo does not use a cellular modem, so I won't go into those settings. This allows you to reply to be able to acknowledge. It also shows you down here how you can reply. We'll show that inside of the demo of notifications, and you'll see how it works and how you reply that way. There are groups here for texting in the same way as I showed in the VoIP setup. You'll want to put, if you're going to use both voice and text messages and email, or basically if you're combining this and voice, then what you'll need to do is you'll want to set up one account or one phone number and one text message, one email for each account. And then what I did is I actually renamed them as email and SMS for each group. So one per group. And the reason you do this is because then you can set a schedule on these, and you can also put those inside of escalation templates so that you can stagger the voice and the email. You can put more than one phone number in here and it will do that. But if it's a different person, you'll want to be able to put it in a different group, because that way you can stagger it properly. And when you see the escalation template video, you'll understand why this is beneficial. But if you are not going to use voice and email, then the way you would do this is just create one email group for each tag group and then put all of your emails in there, and it will email them in order. However, escalation is the preferred way of doing this, even though it's a little more complicated because it just gives you a little bit more control. So I will show that in the escalation video. But that is how you set up both email and SMS.